Hey, 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 what's up, Facebook? What's up? What's up? I hope everybody is doing well. I'm doing well. And guess what? I got a treat for you here inside the Teddy Bear's tree. I have a young lady who is an author. She goes by the name of B Commodity. Um, she's very good at what she does. And yeah, so she has a new book out, right? And that new book is entitled Greed 2. So at this time, I would like to bring her onto the stream so that you could get to know her, talk to her, and everything. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into this book and all of that, right? So without further ado, B Commodity, author of Greed 2. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing very, very well. I want to thank you for joining me here inside the Look, man, I'm honored to have you here. I know that you have written your book, and we're going to get all into that. But before we get into that, I want everybody to learn you and find out a little bit more about you, okay? So before we do that, though, of course, everyone knows that the Teddy Bear's Treat is also a music video segment, and we show those videos over on Twitch. So I would like for you to follow me over on Twitch so that you can see videos like this. Check it out. So that's Opal Singh, and she has new music coming. For all you music people out there who have music videos, you can submit your videos to firstbornmusiceg@gmail.com. Make sure it's in MP4 format in order for it to air. However, I have B Commodity, author of Greed 2. So tell us about you. Where did you come from? Like, where did you grow up?
Okay, yeah, so I am author B Commodity. I am coming from New Haven, Connecticut right now. I am a nomad. I am actually born in Delaware. I moved to Connecticut when I was about 3 years old, and I moved around a lot, but New Haven is home.
New Haven is home.
Haven is
Okay,
home.
okay. So elementary school, middle school.
Yes. Oh, elementary school, I went to Sacred Heart St. Peter's when it was still open. Middle school, I went to Amistad Academy. That's actually where I learned to love reading and writing in books. That's actually kind of what started me as a writer, to be honest. For high school, I went to Hamden High School and I lived in Hamden. And for college, I went to Howard University in DC.
Yo, that's what's up. That's what's up. So tell me about your high school years. Like, what was that like? Did you know that writing was going to be your thing, or like just
High school was fun for me. You know, most people have like a horrible high school experience. I actually loved it. I was definitely reconnected to writing as well as reading. I actually was in theater as well, so I was doing some acting, learning about screenplays and things like that. But I actually began to write my first book, Read One, my senior year of high school. I was 17 years old when I started writing. I was just like, you know what? I love reading these books. I can do this myself. I can write my own. And that's what started me
okay?
off.
Okay. So what was your college years like?
Uh, well, I went to Howard,
Uh huh.
so
Uh huh.
very proud Bison, HU. But I loved it. It was crazy, good crazy. I definitely learned a lot. I connected with a lot of people. I was very blessed. My freshman year, I actually got dormed with another writer who was also working on a book. So
Okay.
that was like both random and just very fun. But for college, I had to focus on my studies, so writing kind of took the back burner, and my studies took the front. And it was great though. I hustled as Howard. I did what I had to do, and I graduated. No regrets.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So let me ask you this:
Mhm.
when you started writing and got into writing, Was there a specific style that you were into?
Oh yes. When I first started urban romance, I went to Amistad Academy. I don't know if most people know about Amistad, but Amistad is very big on getting their students to read, getting to learn how to love to read.
Hmm.
Quickly, when I was there, they realized that, okay, this girl likes to read. So they were giving me any kind of books just to make me read. So the book that really started off was The Coldest Winter Ever, which is like, notorious urban romance book. And that was what inspired my writing style. So
Okay.
I started off as urban romance. I'm also trying to get into kind of urban thriller as well now.
Okay, okay. I know about Amistad. Actually, my
Yeah.
sister graduated from Amistad, my
Oh,
baby
nice.
sister. Yeah, so yeah, great school, great
Yeah.
school. So now we go through your high school years where you say I had no problems. It was wonderful. Um, you do college, and now did you have some tearful nights in college? Because I
Oh,
know.
yes. Oh, yes. I mean, I love my HBCU, but that alone was probably my first welcome into like, the real world as an adult. Fighting with the administration building, making sure you get all your ducks in a row. Definitely had a lot of tearless nights, tearful nights, excuse me. And even like, my freshman year, as I said, like high school was a breeze for me. So like I was that type of student, like I could show up to class, do my homework, didn't have to study, and I would get A's. I was like honor roll. So
Right,
I
right.
thought that would be like that in college too. No, my freshman year, I got a reality check my first semester, but I needed it. You need that to learn and to grow. I learned my lesson, and I never had a low semester ever. It's going forward from then. So yeah,
Okay.
it was tough, but it was definitely worth it.
Okay, so now boom, you do college. You
Mhm.
graduate college and you write your first book, or did you write your first book while you were in school?
Both. So like I said, I started my senior year of high school. When I got to my freshman year of college, I had that roommate, so we were writing together. But then it took the back burner for like 3 or 4 years. So even
Okay.
after college, I started working, got into the workforce, and I was enjoying it. I was able to work in an industry I always had interest in, but it didn't fulfill like my passion. I still like would have stories literally in my head, just coming to
Okay.
me, dreaming of dreams. I'm just like, oh, this would be a good story idea. And it's just finally, I was like, let me just stop fighting this and get back to this book that I was like 90% finished at that point. I was like, let me get back to this and really, really pursue this.
Okay. Okay. Now your
Mhm.
first book title.
Yes, Greed one.
Okay. Greed one. So
Yes,
now we're on to Greed
two.
Greed two.
Greed.
Okay. Okay. So this is basically a continuation of Greed one. Is that
Correct.
correct?
That's correct.
Okay, okay. So I'm quite sure it's juicy.
Very
Give
juicy.
give our audience a small breakdown
Of Greed
of
two?
yeah,
Oh,
just of what they could expect like reading this
yeah.
book.
Okay. So, for my readers who read Greed one, we're going to definitely still be following Nora. We're going to be 3 years in the future from the last book. Nora has grown up. Nora has become a mother, but Nora is still crazy. So with this book, I wanted to challenge myself as an author and a writer and introduce different characters. I had this dream, honestly, came to me dream that I wanted a book that's almost like a Desperate Housewives meet like girlfriends, very black, very urban, in a nice secluded like upper echelon community, and that's where Greed Two came from. So one of my favorite things about this book is not just focusing on Nora. You have three other characters as well. So between these four ladies is somebody that you're always going to like sound with, like, yeah, that's me, or I can relate, or I've been through that. That's what this book is. It's a really like feel good girlfriend book. It's sexy, it's funny, and it's an eye opener.
Okay, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So now you're writing, you have Greed one, you have Greed two.
Yes.
To a young person that is into writing,
Mhm.
love literature, love to read, um, what advice would you give them if they wanted to pursue the same thing you're doing?
Go for it. Go for it. I try to deny myself of this. It is a gift, first of all. So it's a gift and you need to utilize it. And I said this to my younger self because I just denied myself for so many years. about like, oh, I can write, but is it really that good? Like, is anybody really going to read it? And you deny yourself a lot. And as a creative, you're already a little crazy. So, accept that, but just like, don't let it scare you. I was on Instagram and I was just scrolling and I saw an ad for a publisher who was looking for new writers. And I was like, let me just submit this just to see. And immediately I got hit back up. And that was like it was one of the greatest feelings ever I've had, honestly. So for anybody that's out there, pursue your dream. Don't be scared. What's the worst that's going to happen? You can say that you're an author. You tried it, Right.
That's what's up, man. So I'm real proud of you. So tell our viewers, where can they find your book? Where can they get your book?
Yes. So you can find my book on Amazon. It is under Greed 1 or Greed 2. It's under author B Commodity, B.COMMODITY. For most of my readers, they find me through social media. My Instagram is B.COMMODITY, Writes, WRITES. My personal Instagram is BEE_commodity as well. In both of those profiles, I have a link as well as my Facebook, Bianca Duncan.
Okay. Is there anybody that you want to shout out?
Yes.
Any thanks?
I would love to shout out my cousin Tamika, first of all, who set this up. I love you, cousin, so much. My family knows how I am. I don't want to say I'm shy. I don't think I'm shy, but I'm very humble. I'm very quiet. So thank you, Mika, because I would not have done this myself. I want to thank my parents, my sister, my siblings, everybody, my friends who continuously push me and support me, as well as my readers and my publisher. Thank you so much.
So look, check it out. There's another portion of the show that I like to do.
Okay.
And I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but there's a lot of people who are viewing right now. And you have those who have commented as well.
Oh.
So you have a good friend of mine as well. I went to school with her. Her name is Cash Young. Okay. She said the elm is home. Yes. So
that's amazing. Come through.
So, she's feeling good. And of course, you just shouted this young lady out. Big shout out to Tamika. I must say thank you to her as well, because she definitely, she went above and beyond, because she contacted me and she said, yo, run me this favor. And I said, what's up? What you got? And she said, my cousin, she is an author. And, so she came in a few times. She put SHSP, so let's see. She had a few comments for you. Okay. She said to you, she says she's so proud of you, and that's cool. That is so cool. And like I said, I want to thank you for coming on here.
For having me.
And the only thing I request is, and I make sure you get my information, is I want an autograph signed book.
Got you.
That's it.
I forgot to add that I will be selling copies by the end of this month, signed copies of my book as well, too.
Okay. Are you doing it at a specific venue or?
That's in the future. Mika and I actually been talking about that too, doing a book signing. I definitely want to do something for home, for New Haven. Many talent comes out of New Haven, so I really just want to be a part of that and kind of help us get more on the map as well, because there are other writers out here as well. So a book signing will come soon. That's
what's up. That is so dope. Like I said, I definitely want to thank you for coming on here. I'm honored to have you.
Thank you.
Once again, I have been blessed with what I like to say a celebrity. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? As I always say, we help one another, man. And
yes.
I definitely want to sit down. I know you said it's a girly book, but let me tell you something. Y'all men, y'all better start reading them girly books, because they be the blueprint.
They're actually, book readers are my favorite readers because they have the best input and comments. So yes, men, this is for you too. It's right for everybody. Don't get me wrong.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. So once again, to the viewers, this is B Commodity. Make sure you check out her new book.
Yes.
It is out on Amazon. It's called Greed 2, right? But she also have another book. It's called Greed 1. So if you have not read Greed 2, make sure you grab Greed 1 as well,
Exactly.
so that you can, keep up with the storyline and see what all the great things that's
Exactly.
happening inside this book. I'm very proud of you, Bianca, and I definitely want to thank you for gracing me here inside the Teddy Bears Tree. Once again, to each of you that's viewing the Teddy Bears Tree, you can also follow over on Twitch. We do a music video segment over on Twitch, and we feature videos of those who are artists, who have great music. Some of them are independent, some of them are signed to labels. But make sure you catch me, and that's on Twitch. Once again, big shout out to Tamika. Gotta shout her out. And once again, B, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank you.
having me.
Yes, yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, that was B Commodity. You make sure you get her books. That's Greed 1 and Greed 2 on Amazon, right? So before I get on up out of here, I have to do this again because my homegirl, she has a new single that's going to be dropping, video and all. And look, check it out. This is my girl. Thank you for tuning in to the Teddy Bears Treat. Once again, I'm Rasheem D. Dixon. May you always find peace at the end of your day. I'm out.